Hey. I never know how to start my videos anymore. It used to be a lot of hey. 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 But anyway, in today's video, I figured that I was kind of bored. I had a 3-day weekend for myself, and now I'm on the 3rd day and I am bored. So I was looking around Pinterest because that's usually where I go for creative inspiration, and I found this painting. And I was like, yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna paint pour today. So I've paint poured before. I used to paint pour a lot actually, in college, just randomly, just for anything, just for kicks and giggles, and never actually really learned anything about it. If there was anything to learn about it, I don't know. But since then, it's been maybe 2 years since I actually did any type of paint pouring because I'm home now and like I literally only have this much space. And so yeah, like I just didn't have the room to paint pour at all. And I did one time since being back at home for my sister's room. I'll show a picture here. And since then I did that painting in the garage, and the humidity in the garage, between the garage and the outside, since you know they're like this basically, it's the garage. But because of that painting that I did for my sister cracked bad, and I did it like I had to redo a couple of them like 2 or 3 times for it to still like kind of crack. But she was like, it's fine, she liked it anyways. So I was like, cool. So yeah, I don't want that to happen this time because I kind of want to put it in the bathroom that I'm remodeling. Another video for that coming up soon. But yeah, kind of want to put it in the bathroom, so I don't want anybody to be like up close and personal and be like, oh, there's a crack there. So yeah, so we're gonna do it in my room because that's all the space that I have to do it in. But anyways, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Here is just a few of the ones that I did, that I paint poured previously when I was just trying them out. And like out of like these and like 2 others, these two, these 2 turned out the best. I love them so freaking much, but they're so tiny. I don't know what to do with them. They just sit on my desk. Don't know where to put them. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that before we actually start mixing. Okay, let's do that. Okay, gotta get in close, Okay, so here are some of the paints that I am thinking about using. I have the Master Touch Black, as well as this. I'm just gonna mix it because I need a specific amount. I need 12 ounces. I'll show you that in a minute. I actually found from a book that the exact fluid amounts that you would need for each canvas boards. And this is the canvas board that I'm going to be repainting or painting over. It's a 17 K-pop 17s, like shining diamonds, so say the name and everything. I made that. I like painted this in high school and I put it up I had it up for a couple years in my room until, you know, I graduated and like moved out for college. But since then, you know, I never put that back up because it's kind of bad. So I'm gonna repaint. We're gonna repaint over that. You just reuse the canvas board for something better instead of it sitting on my floor, which has been doing for a couple of years now. So yeah, I have a picture here of a chart for specific size canvas boards and how much fluid ounces they would need. And that one is, I think, 12 by 16 canvas board. So it would take about 12 fluid ounces. So yeah, I got a lot of colored paints that I think I'm going to use. So I got both of these. I'm just gonna mix it with water. You need equal parts water, equal parts paint, and I don't really know equal parts. So I was just trying to sound smart. I don't know. I just kind of pour until I feel like it's liquidy and fluidy. But yeah, so I got 2 of those to help with that. And then the white that was in that painting, white and black was in that painting. And then I have like a bronze that was in that painting. And this one is actually, wait, what is this? Another Master Touch. It's the already pre-mixed pouring acrylic. It's specifically for like paint pouring. So I still got a little bit of that left from my time of paint pouring. So that was one of them. And then they had gold in the painting, but I don't have gold. I was gonna do yellow, but then I was like, well, if this is going in the bathroom, my themes for the bathroom was like black, gold, and like red. And so I have red. So we're gonna use red, and it's already another one that's already like pre-mixed for specifically for paint pouring. So we're gonna use that instead and just hope. We're gonna hope that that turns out right. Just my luck, and it never does. But anyways, also in that picture, it was actually a video, but I just showed you the picture. They used a like ball, like necklace chain, but I only have like the regular chains. So we're gonna do that instead and see how that turns out. You know, we'll just say that was, you know, a creative touch, a Kai's touch. Anyways, yeah, that's what we got. So let's get started with the mixing. Okay, don't mind the mess. You know, my desk is a mess. I know, I gotta clean that. But anyways, let's just focus on this. So, I got this giant cup from, honestly don't even remember where. And then I had like 3 of these and lost all of them except one. So, these are actually for paint pouring. They have like the number, wait, you can't see it. You can't see it. Anyways, just take my word for it. They have the ounces, specific ounces. Well, they did. They're kind of gone. But I still know this is a 8-ounce cup from here. But if you fill it all the way to the top, it's like 10. So you know, I need 12. So we're gonna use this for the black because you need actually 12, and then for everything else, it just equals 12. Honestly, it don't even equal 12 because I'm doing a jellyfish. So, but anyways, we'll just kind of eyeball that one. But for this one, we need about 12. So at least to like here. But I don't think this is gonna fill all the way up to there. So we're gonna wing it like I always do. Anyways, so actually, I like this Master Touch. I'm gonna use this apple one up first. I like this. I'm gonna use the apple one first because I like the Master Touch. Anyways, we're just going to pour all of it in here because I'm gonna have to use all of it. And yeah, this one is like 8 ounces. But I already was using this, so it's kind of less than 8 ounces. So we're definitely gonna have to like take some of this and pour it in there too. But once again, I'm kind of eyeballing it. And I gotta pour water in here anyways. Do you think that will cover the entire canvas? I mean, it did say 12 ounces, but I always put less and then regret it. So we're gonna use all of it. And we'll just, no regrets. Maybe I can just put it back in like after I'm done with it, if I still have some left. Hopefully, this is the problem with me and paint pouring, is the back. Everything else be good, but the background. I never can have a nice clean spread because I always feel like I'm putting too much in this cup. I'm always like under filling the cups. But this is all we have. I literally did all of it. So I don't know how much water to put in, but you know, I got this little stick. It's It's actually a straw. But I'm just gonna like mix it until it's pretty watery. This straw sucks. What the heck? It's too small. Darn, I'm gonna have to get something else. Okay, all I have is this. So it's kind of thickish. So we're gonna use this instead. Yeah, it's really thick. Nice. And like, oh, that's still chunky. So we just stir until she ain't chunky no more. That girl is thick. Anyways, maybe a little bit more. Oh, okay. Okay. I think that's good. If it's dripping like that, oh wait. Yeah, if it's dripping like that, then it's pretty good. Cool. Now for the white. Wait a minute. It just occurred to me that I probably should have did white first because the black is just gonna get into the white. Oh gosh. Oh well. We will deal with that when we get there, which is in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Between latex, and in Master Touch, we like the Lexus better. So, actually, I might not even need that one because I don't need a whole lot of white. Wait, yeah, I don't. Wait, do I? Wait a minute. Yeah, whatever.
Liquitex.
We don't need a lot. Maybe like that much. Dang, that might have been too much water. Oh, once again, the stick is not doing it justice. Yeah, Squidward. Squidward. Oh, okay, it wasn't enough water. It's kind of like a nice, like creamy color. I mean, creamy texture. So maybe a little more. Okay. No. Okay. That will do. I think she will do. Okay. I only have to mix these two. Oh, actually, paint pouring, we like to get a little bit of sails popping in there. That's the little splashy things that kind of spread in the paint. And because I can't put it in these, because I'm just gonna squirt it from the bottle, we're only gonna put it in here. And to get the sails, we have to use like silicone oil. So we just put a couple drops of that in there. That's good. Okay. And yeah, that's all you need in there. You mix it up a little bit. And that should contribute to some of the sail spread. That should make it look a little prettier in the final thing. Okay, so we're gonna lay down the chain in the thing, and what the lady did in the video was do white, bronze, gold is what she did, but instead we're gonna do white, bronze, red, and then just 3 in a row, and then lay the chain on there. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So that's how that looks. Cool, 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 cool. Now, we're gonna lay the chain in it. Okay, so while that's marinating and doing its thing, we're going to set up for the actual board in the black. Okay, so I got the drip cloth down. I got the little canvas on a top that I usually use for paint pouring, and then I put that on top of the swirly thing that I had. Okay, so let's get right into it. I got my handy dandy paint pouring hair dryer that you definitely need. It's very essential. And I got my black paint. So we just gotta pray that it works, and we're gonna get into it. So we just start in the middle and put a lot on there. Okay, and then we just blow it off with the hair dryer. I forgot that you need to put it on low. Wasn't enough water, but it's okay, because I still got it all the way over it. And then we're just going to take the sides that did not get covered and then just kind of like swish it on there. Just like rub the black in. I'm glad I used all of the black because it would not have been enough if I didn't. But yeah, it's kind of watery, wavery, wrinkly looking because I did not add enough water like I thought I did. But that's fine because I think that's gonna be a little better because we're doing a jellyfish. So we want kind of like a watery, black, like oceany type texture anyways. So I don't hate it. But for any other project, I would be like, dang, I already messed up. But anyways, now I'm going to go ahead and take my chain out and hope and pray that works because I don't know. But how she did it, she just did it zigzaggy. Kind of like this. Oh gosh, I'm scared. This is like the moment of truth. But she pulled it. Oh, and it's not working. I can't pull it. That did not work at all. Like it literally just got lost in the black. I'm gonna do it again. Take two. Oh, it just gets lost. It just gets right, like, lost in the black. I'm confused on what I'm doing wrong. Gosh. Let me try it one more time. That was better, but like it's so small. Like, what? I'm sad. It's not working out how I thought it would. It's always easier on videos and never in person. Okay, I realized, I had to look back at the video, but I realized that she did it a couple times, and that's why it was like, just not, I mean, it was not as small as it is now, but she did it like here and here, like two other times. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not good, but not bad. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time right here. Okay, not bad. They could have been a little closer. But I'll take what I can get, and this is pretty good. I'm getting something pretty good. Okay, so after that, now I have to cover this entire space. Oh, I might have to mix some more white because I need a like jellyfish shape in this area to make the head. So I'm gonna mix some more white and then we'll start on that. Okay, I got the whites. Let's attempt. This is another hard part. Honestly, all of it is kind of hard. Okay.
Light is lonely.
Instead of using the blow dryer, we're gonna blow it off with a straw. So like close, personal. From like this angle. I'm not mad at it. I'm not happy with it, but I'm not mad at it. Okay.
Light is lonely.
it then. I do want to do this little chain method thing one more time to get me one more like jellyfish line or whatever you would call these little cute things right here. Cool. Accepting that. Okay. I think I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna blow it out one more time and then call it done before I overwork it and hate it. Now that we are finished, I just wanted to go ahead and come on here and go ahead and wrap it up before we get to the final dried review. Yeah, my hands, arms, hands, dirty. I washed them, but we're still here. But I'm an artist. We get our hands dirty, right? Anyways, so I'm gonna just go ahead and talk about what went well and what didn't. And as you saw, there was a lot of didn'ts, but a lot of I can work with that, or a lot of I accept that. Okay. When it comes to me and my art, it's a lot of trial and error. But for this project specifically, it's been a long time for it to be have been 2 years for me to like not have paint poured and me to be like super lazy and and not really calculate the fluid ounces, although I know what the fluid ounces are supposed to be. This worked. It like the piece worked out surprisingly better than I thought it would. As you saw, I had a lot. I started with the black that I didn't measure out, but it ended up being not enough, and it was also not enough water to make it move. And even off camera, I added a little bit more water before I even started. So for that to have still not have been enough, I really need to learn what equal parts water, equal parts paint is, because that would really save my life in any other pieces that I do. But it worked out. Although it was like very wavy and not smooth, it worked out because this piece was supposed to have been a jellyfish, and jellyfish live in water, so it kind of made sense for it to be kind of wavy anyways. So that worked out, but any other piece, it would not have worked out. But you know, that's fine. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that outcome because of that. And then the next thing, as you saw, the chain, they made it seem super easy on the videos. It's always harder than it looks, apparently. Allegedly, it's always harder than it looks. And I went over that a couple times for me to be disappointed. It was not like the outcome was fine, but the process was difficult. You have to see my hands. The process was very difficult. The colors just kept getting lost in the black every time I swiped it up. Every time I tried to go a little lighter. I tried to go a little bit like lighter so it can kind of glide from on the top, but somehow it still sunk to the bottom and then went up, and all the colors that was on the chain got lost. So I just kept having to repeat that for it to be like decent enough. And then I went back to the video, and then I saw that she did it multiple times in different spots to get the desired look. So that's what I did. However, I put them a little too far apart from each other, so it wasn't very cohesive and like close together like I would have wanted, but it was okay because it still worked out. And then last thing I'm like a little bit disappointed about was the actual top of the bulb head. I was disappointed initially. Now it looks good. It looks really good. Like it came together, but the process of like lining the shape of the head, I was like, oh, this ain't gonna work. It looked bad. This is not gonna work, but it worked. So it worked out. It worked out. I'm gonna let it dry for maybe a day or two, and then we're gonna go to the reveal. It's gonna be a day or two for me, but it's about to be the next clip for y'all. So let's see it. Let's see it.
Light it lonely.
So yeah, guys, that was the painting. You know, it looks a whole lot better in person than it does on camera. Trust me, it looks quite messy on camera, but I don't know, I kind of like it. I kind of like it messy. But if I was to ever do it again, I know what to do to make it look better now. You know, there's my trial and there's my error, so I know what to do next time. But anyways, if you stuck around that long, thank you. Thank you very much. If you stuck around that long listening to me yap, thank you. Thank you. If you didn't and you left halfway through, then you don't get to see this part. You don't get to see the final reveal, and you don't get to see me say that I'm going to do this again, and I am on the actual boards that needs to be. You know, got 3 more. Yeah. Anyways, guys, if you want to see me more, if you want to see more of my antics, follow me. So like, subscribe. Wait. Like, subscribe. You know, hit the notification. Actually, you don't even got to do that part because I don't post as much. But hit the notification. Hit the bell for notifications. Anyways, guys, so see you in my next video. Goodbye.